What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. Please hit that like, subscribe. I'm showing y'all the best glitchy John Morant build. Now let's take a look at this build. You can see it's very balanced. Gold shooting, he has gold finishing, and he has gold playmaking. Now the only thing he's sleeping on is defense. You know we're gonna give this John Morant build defense because we're not gonna just do him like that because we're still playing 2K. But we can see he kind of has a healthy spread to him. We see he has a little balance. You know, he's still kind of fresh coming into being a super crazy star. So you see how they're giving him bronze, unpluckable, and stuff like that. We're going to actually make the build similar to John Morant. Now look, pogo stick. You see we have pogo stick. Now having pogo stick helps you get those extra contests. So here's how you make this build. 6'3", 195 pounds. 6'7" wingspan. I always usually give people the build videos. I'll post a screenshot, right, of my build, right? On the second screen, when we get to the next screen, you're going to be able to see how to make the build. You just gotta know the position, but I usually say the position in the video, so I don't know how people get confused. But this is what we're going to do with this build. 6'3", 183, okay? We want that 183 just to get a little bit more of the speed to go up in certain reasons. For certain cases, we get deep into this. Then we got the 6'9" wingspan. The 6'9" wingspan is there for the block, okay? We want that 65 block, okay? We want the 60 block to get our block in the 60s. Why? Because we get chase down artists. Chase down artists basically gives you a good big boost. That badge on bronze gives you a big boost to go block somebody's shot. You also going to get intimidator on silver on this, and this is a point guard build at 6'3". So think about how other point guards don't have intimidator on silver. They usually have it on bronze, and some of them don't have it at all. And most point guards don't even have it on bronze. They just don't even have that. They just a point guard that can shoot and probably steal the ball from you. It has a high steal, high perimeter defense. That's about it, and that's really all people need. This is why you see comp players really kind of just use builds like that, because that's really all you need. When you have a good team that knows how to shade and play proper defense, you're not going to really need to have that extra defense there being on a point guard. But since we're more in an individualistic time where a lot of people kind of need to be able to know how to do more roles, because the style of play is just advancing, I feel like, in my own, so the style of play is advancing, and having defense is just more of a better key strength on the court. Let's say the guard gets past you and he's looking at you like, oh, he's a small guard. I could just go up and do this baby layup on him. And then you come with chase down artists on bronze with block boost on and intimidator on intimidator on silver. Chase down artists on bronze, intimidator on silver, and block boost. Come on now. And then we're going to give him good vertical too. So you're going to be getting up there, people. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Let's look at the build. This is so balanced, so clean, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making more of these builds more for like rec. A lot of people be getting turned off by the free throw. I noticed a lot of people play rec, so a lot of these builds are gonna have a good solid free throw. Let's get into it though. Let's start with the close shot. 86. Remember the badges John Morant had, and they're gonna be a little bit turned up, because we gotta make them a little bit better. But that's a great close shot. I have a build with 86 close shot. That's crazy. You going crazy close at the rack. Just make sure you finish bounce and nice. Driving layup 87. Driving dunk 90. Okay, we give him that gold posterizer like he had. All right, he had the gold posterizer, so we're gonna give him that gold posterizer. And then let's just take a quick little glance at the vertical. We see we have the 80 vertical there, so he's getting up. All right, people, he's getting up. He may not have the super elite contact, whatever people look for, but he's getting up there, and he has contact dunks. All right, he has the pro ones. Now just look at the finishing on that guard. That's just the finishing, so you can finish. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. A lot of options. Giant Solero on gold. I'm gonna show y'all the bad setup in the end too. Look at the shooting. The shooting is on point. We got the 71 free throw there just so he can knock down free throws. His shooting isn't super crazy, but we got it balanced. 87 for the midi, 84 you can hit. For 2K like standards, you can hit. You know that. Now let's go into the passing. Woo! 85, 86, 80. Look how balanced this is. Gold bullet passer, so you're gonna be able to have that. He had gold bullet passer. You're gonna be able to pass. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be able to pass. Speed with ball 80. That's nice. Ball handle 86. You're gonna be able to move around, maneuver. Most people use tight handles and don't go for ankle breaker heavy, so you can get quick chain and tight handles on gold. I'm gonna show you guys in the end. Okay. Now look at this. The perimeter defense 90. So we got that good perimeter defense. We locking stuff up. We get the gold clamps and the gold menace. And ankle braces go. Some people may not use ankle braces, but I like it. Still, 85. You're plucking, okay? Now, 85 still is good. A lot of people think it's bad because they don't still understand how to time steals and when it's the right time to reach for a steal. They just think since they get in front of somebody and they're not doing too much, when they press the square or the X button, they should get the steal. That's not how it works. Now, we got a 65 block. A 65 block. So we get that Intimidator silver, we get the Pogo Stick silver, and we get the Chase Down Artist bronze, which is good. Now I threw some rebound in there just to throw in some little points there. I could have put them other places. I know most people say that you could put this here, put that. Listen, I made the build for certain purposes to make him balanced. The way he looks on 2K was balanced, so I made him balanced in a 2K way, meaning for 2K gameplay, if he was playing a rag or if he was playing a park. Now look at this. We have the speed and the acceleration at 87 and an 84. Now, when you make your build and you try to go balanced in certain places, you're not going to be able to put certain points in certain places. That's why some of them may look off to you, but it's just once you go for certain badges, once you go for certain ranges, once you have a certain wingspan and certain things, you can't place certain points in certain areas. So it gets a little deep. Now look at this. You see the vertical 80 and you see the stamina 90. It's all balanced all around the board. The only thing that this build does not do is rebound. That's it. But we still threw a little bit on the offensive tip and we still threw a little bit on the defensive tip. Just 1 point. That ain't nothing crazy or nothing major. But that offensive rebound may come in clutch at certain times when you do a Euro step, and maybe if the guard is guarding you, you're going to end up getting that rebound over him, because most guards don't even touch their offensive rebound. Nothing like that, right? So it's just those little extra bonuses that we throw in there, the little sprinkle, we sprinkle that on there, but everything else is crazy and you're going to be taken over with everything else on this build. Now, we know that when we look at these builds, what's also key about the build, the badges that we use. Most people think that the stats is the key importance, and it's like, no, the stats just let you know like what you could work with, how much you could do. See, if I have an 86 close shot, I know I can really go crazy in the paint area. That doesn't mean a center can't block my shot, having a high close shot and a good close shot. I just got to make sure I'm playing that game a little bit better than him and making sure I'm doing my layups at the right timing. Now, the same thing goes with the drive and dunk. You can play around with people's mind with that, because you're going to have good shooting on this build, good playmaking, so you can play around with somebody's mind, cook them up, and then go on for a good drive and dunk. And you got limitless takeoff on gold, and you got the speed to do it. So this build is just really like that two-way slasher type build that can shoot, play defense, go crazy. 6'3" point guard, dish the rock, dime, do everything. This is one of those builds, but you got to have that skill as well, because you're not working with a gold unpluckable. You're not working with a Hall of Fame first quick step or Hall of Fame tight handles. So it's more skillful. You're not working with just Hall of Fame shooting badges. You're not working with Hall of Fame posterizer, but you still have good stats and gold posterizer. All right? So it's all combination. Look what we get too. Finishing moves, and we go with spotter precision. That's just nasty on a point to me. Like, you just got shoot and take over and the finishing. Like, you could just play with somebody's mind at that point if you can get double take. So let's get into the badges of this build. We make a two-way threat. I feel like that's definitely the right build for Ja Morant. Like, the way he be jumping up, catching people, like, that's crazy. It's crazy to me. But right here is elite. This build is elite. I like this. It's similar to my Rondo build, but it could dunk. It could dunk and lay up and do all that. More of a balance. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Giant Slayer gold. Look at this. The spread is just beautiful. Grace under pressure, at least on bronze, because that's a good bronze badge. Fast switch, at least bronze. That's a good bronze badge. Like, it just gives you that up, that boost in the paint. Look at this. The shooting. Shooting is perfect. Don't need nothing else for Ja Morant. Shooting is perfect. Look at this. At least put ankle breaker on bronze. Yeah, it's gonna tie into with the tight handles, and when you get up there, when you get that takeover, it's gonna be able to break them. Could even put on ankle breaking moves. Do what you want. You don't even have to use ankle breaker high. Just use it on bronze. Turn that takeover on. It's over with. See what I'm saying, people? So many combinations you could do with this build. So many combinations. Like, they got Chef up there. Some people say they need Chef to shoot and others. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'll be shooting crazy without those badges, but I'm gonna test more of them. I got builds that have them. I'm gonna test more of it, put it on higher levels and test it. And look at the defense. Crazy. See, when you care about a point guard with defense, then you'll actually be that point guard that can play defense and score. But some players really get to that point where they don't care about that. They like, you know what, I'd rather take more offense. So you don't see a lot of those point guard builds that are playing crazy defense going up for a block. If you guys have watched my Rondo video, go watch my Rondo build videos. You will see that he gets chased down hardest blocks. That's unexpected on centers. And it's because the centers are thinking in their mind, you're so little, you're so small, you're not going to get this. But if you know the timing in 2K and you have on the block boost, you are going to get it. And that's what you guys need to realize here in this video. I'm wrapping it up. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I got bangers coming in. Hit that like, comment down. We need all of it. We need all the good energy in the comment section and the likes. See y'all in the next one.